So, I'm making this video because I need to explain basically the whole situation. I need to talk about this car and the plan for this car. I also need to talk about other cars that led to where I am now. So we'll start off with this car, may as well. It's the whole point of me making the channel and wanting to do all the videos really. So this car was a 318i when I first bought it. Manual, it was SC, it was poverty spec. The only good thing I had going for it was manual, it was cheap. I could insure it because it was a 318i. So my plan was for this car originally, drift car, NA. So I bought a M52 B28, swapped it in, enjoyed it. I thought it needs a bit more, like I was bored of the NA power. So I thought, I'm going to turbo it. So I bought a turbo kit, put it on, and then I got the car to run, and then I was just looked at everything and I thought, it's not right, it's not how I want it to last, I want it to be reliable, I might as well do it right the first time. So then I disassembled the engine, I pulled the head off, I was looking at everything, I went over a plan of what I want to do, and I thought it'd make more sense for now to build that engine up on the side, make a series of building that engine up in between doing other bits. So then I can do bearings, head spacer, ARP head studs, and just make sure everything's going to last by using quality parts, because that's what I want. I want a drift car that's reliable, that's not just going to give me an issue out of nowhere because I've already done everything. I want everything to be right. So that leads me to today. I want to buy another NA engine to put in this car for the simple fact of I don't want to keep messing up my daily because I need it every day, the point of the daily. So I'm going to buy an NA engine, put it back into this and get this usable again so I can still make videos of drifting on tracks, on the street, and just more videos in general, because I'm sure you guys would rather watch actual driving videos than me just blabbing at a camera for 10 minutes of your life. Like, I know what I want to watch when I go on YouTube, and I know it's not all the time a guy just talking about doing things. It's the edits, it's the Streeto videos, it's just all the good bits really, because I know a lot of people just want to watch stuff like that and not everybody wants to watch me talk. So that's the plan for this car. I'm going to buy probably a 2.5 or a 2.8 again, or even ideally anything but an M50, because if I buy an M50 I might as well have just bought an M50 in the first place to turbo, because obviously they're the better engine to turbo anyway. That's it for this car. Back to the very, very start, before I even thought about like making videos, I bought an MX-5 like, what, 4 years ago, and I was like, I want to try this drifting thing. I remember watching the Night Ride Boys, and Sammy had his MX-5, and I was like, that's cool, that's what I need, MX-5. So I put about in it, I'll put a photo up on screen, either this corner or this corner, of my red MX-5. It was a 1.8 non-VVTi I swapped for my Volkswagen Bora at the time. Got into drifting a little bit, like I thought, yo, it's pretty cool. But MX-5 just didn't have enough power, and it wasn't like, the car didn't drive how I wanted to. No matter what I did, I couldn't get it to feel right. So then about a year after that, I bought a E46 BMW. I paid like 1,800 quid for it, I want to say. It was a 2.2. It was absolutely gutless power-wise. It was rotten. But despite all those things, it actually skidded really well. Like, other than breaking a drive shaft every time I drove it, because I'm sure the subframe was moving because it was that rotten, honestly. It drove amazing, it was really fun. And then after that, I had a bit of a break from rear-wheel drive cars. I bought a few different front-wheel drive stuff, like I had a Mark 5 GTI. And then ever since the start, I was like, oh, the rear-wheel drive's just a better car. So then I ended up buying a 335D just to knock about in. I paid like £2,000 for it. It was fun, but yeah, again, it broke all the time and everything was 10 times more expensive than everything else. So I was like, well, I'll fix it, and I'm not really bothered about it anymore. I'd rather buy something fun. So they ended up getting rid, and I got another E46. That was a 325i. That was a good car. But yeah, again, it looked amazing, skidded really well. But I just thought, E46, it's all right, it's a bit more modern, but I prefer the look of a 36. So I sold the 46 and then bought this car. This was, like I said, a 318i Boston Green, and it was slow. It had some issues, but I only paid 1,200 quid for it like 2 years ago, which if you look at E36 prices now is cheap, because everything now is ridiculous. People want ridiculous money for everything. But it was cheap, it was fun. I bought a M52 B28 complete engine swap for like 800 quid. I was literally looking while I was on holiday, and I was like, oh, I'm going to 600 swap my car when I get home. And I literally found one the day we landed. I got in my van, I went and picked it up, and then we swapped that over a weekend, and the car was so much more fun. 6-cylinder, it drives loads better than E46. Like, if you're ever thinking about, oh, should I get an E46, should I get an E36? My personal opinion is buy an E36. E46s are a lot cheaper and you can have a lot of fun in E46, but I think the E36 drives a lot better. And in my experience, everything for an E36 parts-wise is cheaper. Like, I don't know how, even though they're the more expensive car, like parts-wise, everything's cheap. And there's a lot of, well, you'll know with E36 anyway, there's a lot of aftermarket support for everything. So it's not like you're going to not be able to source something, because there's always a way around it, or you can fit sometimes stuff from a later car onto these, and vice versa. So you buy 46, a lot of 36 stuff also fits. Like, I know a lot of boys who buy these, put E46 arms on, because they allegedly get more angle from a 46 arm, and vice versa. People put 36 bottom arms and coilovers on a 46. Maybe that's because they're cheaper and the E46 arm's completely different. I don't know. But yeah, so I've had a few different drift cars, but I think the 36 out of all of them was the best. And then when I got the 36, I was just thinking to myself, like watching a lot of Night Rides videos, Adam LZ's videos, Jimmy Oaks' videos, and I was like, oh, maybe I'm going to try this YouTube stuff. Like, it's cool. And even if it doesn't go anywhere, you've still got everything documented. You can look back and go, do you know what, I had fun. And I want to share with people, like, you can still have fun with older cars, because a lot of people now just want to buy modern cars. Like, oh, I want to buy an F80, I want to buy a G80. But don't, like, I feel like owning old cars is such a sick thing, because it gives you, like, you feel like you're actually driving, as daft as it sounds, compared to a new car, which is like mindless. You can steer with one finger because it's all electric steering. You don't get the raw feeling of actually driving a car. But yeah, I just thought I'd make this video to explain what I want to do, what to expect over the next coming months. I do plan on probably filming a vlog style video for LZ World Tour, going with my friend Dylan. Sophie and Jack are going to be there as well. But yeah, make sure you check out Safe Auto House, because they've got some really cool videos on there. Like, they're building a V8 E36. Jack and Sophie obviously got their drift cars. At the minute, they're building another car, but I don't know if it's been put on their YouTube yet, so I'm not going to say anything about it, but that should be a good car for their channel and should bring them a lot of content. But yeah, hopefully one day it's the content upgrade from just an E36 that has been roller painted and put together with some cheap bits just to make a cool looking drift car. I don't think I've really got much to say. I've probably missed something. If I've missed anything, I'll put a bonus clip in the end of this. So, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. And feel free to leave a comment on the video and tell me what you think. Things that I can improve. I know mic quality is going to improve now, because I know before it wasn't great. It was very echoey in here. But now I've bought mics. I just want to keep investing in the channel just to make it better, make the whole viewing experience a lot better. But yeah, that's all I've got to say for today. Sorry it's a bit boring of a video. Just listen to me talk for probably about 8 to 10 minutes, if that. But yeah, have a good day. I'll see you in the next one.